What's up everyone, this is Q from Retro Q Gaming, and today we're going to check out Jill's Bouncy Tip Physics. Not really though. We're going to look at the fact that Capcom has come out and said today that the Resident Evil HD remaster that released recently is their most profitable and quickest selling digital game release ever. Now, it's topped the day one charts for sales on the PlayStation Network. They haven't said anything about Steam or the Xbox Live community, but we'll assume it did pretty well on there too. Especially because I'm playing it on Steam anyway, and I bought it day one. But the main issue is that, is this going to be good or bad for the gaming community in general? Now, I'm going to come at this from both ways. I'm going to come at it from a positive fan, a negative fan, and kind of a cynicism kind of look as well. So, first things first, I played Resident Evil 1 back in the day, PS1, still have my copy of it upstairs, and I love it. It's an absolutely classic game. So much so that even here we are, essentially what you could call two remakes later, it's still a really popular, really enjoyable game. Even if they did change a little bit for the GameCube remake, it's still really good, really enjoyable game. But does it look better in the HD remaster? Yes. It had to be changed a little bit, config file wise and all, to support 1440p that I play at. But the main issue is not the quality of the port for this specific game. It's okay, yes, there's less time and work involved in remastering an old game versus coming up with a brand new one. Now, the fan in me says, yeah, I love this game, you know, why not remake and re-release it? I get to enjoy some of my old favorites and all in high definition, better gameplay, better frame rate, blah blah blah. Now, on the other side is that companies can see they can do this and put in less work and less effort into making games, and because of that, you know, it's not that it's going to be bad in a sense, because we get to relive and re-enjoy our old favorites, but the main issue is that instead of them putting time and effort into research and development of new games, which, you know, could go either way. It could be good, could be bad, because let's face it, these days it's completely hit or miss. But again, the issue is, you know, where do they draw the line? I mean, Square Enix lately have been notorious for their remasters and re-releases. I think they have more than anyone else out at the moment. And yeah, you know, like some people, some fan bases and some fans, you know, people would lose their shit. For example, say a Final Fantasy VII remake. I know I'd probably lose my shit as well. But the issue is, where does it stop? I mean, we're in the quote next gen of consoles, and we'll just say PC for example, but it's just remaster after remaster after remaster. And yeah, we can pick and choose our favorites and what we enjoyed and all, and we can defend them for what they are because we can play on nostalgia or whatever it is, maybe quality gameplay. But you know what they say about nostalgia, it's never the same as it used to be. But I don't know, it's where does I'm just worried that we're gonna see for the next 4 or 5 years nothing but heavily remastered catalogs on Steam, on both generations of consoles for the Xbox and the PlayStation. It's very worrying, that's all I can say. Is yes, you know, I know I've said it 100 times nearly in this video alone, but you know, we can intake some of them and enjoy them. But some of these games are less than a year old. Some of them are shoddy remasters. Some of them are games that people, 99% of the people, don't consider deserve a remaster. I know, for example, I wasn't too happy about the Tomb Raider remaster. Not that I've never played Tomb Raider, the new Tomb Raider released anyway, the one that came out, I think it was 2-3 years ago on the Xbox 360, PC and PS3. And then the definitive edition or whatever it was that came out on the Xbox One and PS4. And obviously that skipped the PC because, well, PC had that quality and, you know, all that in general anyway. And then you had Sleeping Dogs, the same thing. Again, I never played Sleeping Dogs. I saw a friend of mine play it for a few minutes, but you know, these games are so short, and I some of them I won't speak to the quality of because I haven't seen the proper quality of the remaster, short of a quick video or an announcement video or anything like that. So I won't touch on that at all. But again, some of them can be done really well. This Resident Evil port, for example, obviously it didn't have a complete from the ground up remake, but remastering something from over, I think it was 2001, 2002, you know, it's made a nice improvement. So, you know, that's very nice. Is it helpful that it kind of is one of my more favorite games in the past as well? Yeah, I mean, sure, that's a little bit of a benefit too. And like I said, some of them can be done really well as well. The Last of Us remastered was also that was a really good remaster. So, you know, if we all get more quality ports and all like that, maybe it won't be too bad. But at the end of the day, we still want new games. And, you know, if some of us, we're going to have to speak at our wallet, unfortunately. And some of us, like myself, we just... there's a line we don't want to cross, like, oh, but I really want that game, and I really like that back in the day, and it's going to be remastered, and I want that. But I mean, what message does this send to people? And I mean, Capcom have enough issues at the moment with whatever you want to call it, customer service or shady business practices as it is. So the last thing we want to do is, you know, hinder the creative process at all for new stuff. Even if some of us do get our old fanboy favorites and all from back in the day, but yeah, there's a line somewhere and we have to figure out where it is. So let me know down below in the comment section if you like remasters, if you're sick of them, if there's specific games that you want to see remastered that they could be hinting at, anything like that. Let me know your views on the possible future or lack of which in the actual state of gaming these days, because it's very hit or miss at this point anyway. So leave me a comment, hit the subscribe button, leave me a like. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.